Hello everyone, welcome to the day 17 of the daily bug bounty challenge. This is Ali and I'm very glad to see you in here. Sorry. Today we're going to continue the hunting challenge and maybe read some write-ups or blog posts, and that's it. And from today I'm going to, as you can see, enable my camera to have more interactive with you. And okay, let's start. Okay, before open up what we open right now, what we should do for today, let's review previous day. Previous was a good day. We're going to doing ASN discovery. We're going to some domain discovery, and as you can see in here, we talk about the iOS streams, and it's so cool. It's so handy for us to understand the differences between the std in or std out, std error, and the descriptor, and so on. For today, we're going to hunting, and that's just what we do. Okay, let's see what happened if we cat all domains. Nothing. When we faced with this, let's close all the terminals except one. Oh, we not. Maybe we should get back in here and see what. I think I'm not completely check all of this. Okay, it's good. Let's copy this one. It's so, as you can see, I'm a blowing mind person that get everything complex. Let's check the output of the, let's just replace this with domain, and that's it. Command. Let's check the output of the, okay, get back to the machine. I think some of them, we check some of them and not all. What is this? Let's remove. I'm going to get back in here, but from that aspect of doing recon, that we going to put our functions to do this for us, but it's better to doing this job as the automation, and alongside that doing that manually. Maybe some overlook, maybe something interesting you find, and that's it. Okay, get back here, and ACC auth takeaway, Amazon Incognito advanced security data. Let's see what is it. And null. Maybe there is nothing to, and okay, error, this URL doesn't exist on the authorization server. I'm going to do this approach and open each by each URL until I found something interesting, and I'm going to show you. So, sorry, let's pause and save time. So, after trying to open all the links in here, we arrive to some interesting endpoint in here, and we're trying to add this endpoint and trying to doing pause on it, and something interesting appear. And as you can see in here, we make sure that this is the documentation of the API of this endpoint. But what is the point? The point is that this Swagger is going to request to the main API address, but we are in the alpha team.txt or sreex paging in another domain. So this should make some interesting thought to see what happened. Sorry, I forgot the camera. To see what happened exactly. And what if we try to replace the main API with the API in here? Okay, for today, I think another rest of day I'm going to do this, and nothing interesting going to found. But before finish the today, let's read some interesting. Let's read some interesting or let's read one interesting blog randomly, and just for the sorry, what happened here? Okay, let's see what on the X right up. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, let's review what we're going to leave behind in it. Game bug bounty programs and bug bounty. Okay, summary of the spec. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. What should read for today? This is so cool, but I think I'm not that much pro for now. And when I see this kind of vulnerabilities, I think with myself, in this year, in this kind of applications, still we can find SQL injection. I think it's so interesting. And exploiting SQLi for total client control in enterprise application. What a tool. And behind the bounty, a winter night, a leaked IP, and a lesson learned. Okay, it was okay. It was one of those hard. Okay, the hunter is going to describe the behavior of its own, and the hunter is going to burn out overwhelmed, feeling disconnected from everything. Turn off phone, no call, no ping, and this is what a guy who deep dive in the bug bounty, who doing this kind of jobs as a full time. This this is what all hunters wanted, and the best mindset is that to doing some to have some strong mindset. Enterprise company, okay. As you can see, these recon files we deep dive into in for at least 17 days is what happened to this? Why? Why this happened? Sorry. Okay. As you can see, this is the always approach. Subfinder dash b dash o subdomains, amass enum active, the target amass subs, asset finder, target asset finders, cat subdomains, amass subs, asset finders, so all subs, httpx, sorry, threads 100 silent live subs. This is what the hunter doing in here. So let's check what happened if we're trying to add this approach to our methodology. This is very important to do this. As you can see in the recon phase, we doing what? We're doing, as you can see, this guy is me in the anime, Ghibli studio anime. Okay, Big's recon, and I just wanted to show you our methodology. We use abuse IPDB, we use subdomain center, subfinder, chaos, crt.sh, get all, go, wayback machine. And as you can see, there is some other tools. Either we can use like amass. So Vix recon. Let's add amass tool and let's add asset finder. And what happened in here? Okay, top finder, amass asset finder. Okay, it's cool. And this is what we're going to do. It's simple and just add the functionality of this, and it's cool. Let's read the rest. Dead end and firewalls. Just a handful of some strong firewall styles. Like okay. Okay. Trying to digging ASN range. It's so good we can see this in here because the previous day we're doing this also. And finally find origin IP leak surface. And as you can see, the approach of the attacker is to find an IP address that is not behind the strong firewalls. And yeah, after we arrive to this kind of IP address without any firewalls, okay, the hunter is going to use the BGP framework and validate the IP address and found an exposed login panel and trying to brute force. I don't suggest this one because in most of bug bounty programs they don't allow this type of brute force specific on the username. And but what the attacker doing here? Trying to do SQL injection in these fields. So find a vulnerability, uh, trying a simple payload and it's work. The vulnerability was real, as you can see in here, and it's so funny. Trying to document everything wrote to the report and wait 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Oh shit, no bounty. The issue was tied to a customer asset, not something to the company directly, contending to a hard lead. The hunter is going to mess with my mount, but I feel sorry for. Okay. This is the blog we read, and I think it's helpful for you. If you have any question about anything, you can reach me from any social media that have. You can reach me via Telegram or Twitter and anywhere. And I hope you have the best. See you tomorrow.